what's up? It's Emily. I probably look a little bit different today, but if you've clicked on this video, I'm sure you kind of understand why. I'm just explaining some stuff about me. I figured I should do it now rather than later if I were to get more popular. I'd rather become more popular just because I was who I was, and, well, I've linked other social media to you guys, and I'm out everywhere else besides YouTube, so I figured I might as well just get the list cleared off. So that's what we're doing today. Yeah. So I'm gonna be explaining non-binary and everything. I'm gonna unlock my laptop first because I am going to be reading off research about it, because a lot of people call it like a mental illness and everything. Alright, so here I have my nifty little paper here, and in the first topic it's what it means to be me. And this isn't obviously defining me as a person, I'm just saying these are the terms I'm discussing. So these are a list of terms I would use to describe myself, which is non-binary or genderqueer, demisexual, and demiromantic. You guys already kind of knew about the demisexual because of my Pride vlog, but I was like kind of joking, so I don't know how serious some of you took it. Anyway, so I'll be discussing them in order. And non-binary as defined by the gender dictionary, because the actual dictionary is going to be like, you're not this way or not that way, you're kind of a ooh. So yeah, that's the dictionary definition, but this is the gender dictionary definition. Is any gender identity which does not fit the male or female binary. What this means is you don't identify as cisgender, which is the gender that you're given to correlate with your sex at birth, or or the opposite gender. So you don't entirely fit with your gender, and you don't entirely fit with the other gender, because if you fit with the other gender, then you'd be transgender. But because you don't fit with either one, you're non-binary. Now, I'm going to be reading off some scientific evidence that I did from a research paper that I did, because as someone who is non-binary, and I've heard so many people say like, oh, this is a mental illness and everything else, I wanted to make sure that it's not, because if it was, I did want to get help. I didn't want to continue to humor myself in any way, shape, or form. I wanted to face everything head on and make sure that I knew if I was okay or not. So anyway, I did research on it for a school paper, and it actually says that research has shown that the BSTC, the bed nucleus of the stria terminalis, and the sexual dysmorphic of transgender individuals resembles the sex they wish to transition to rather than a sex assigned at birth. So that's already one thing. There's a nuclear cause for showing that your gender can actually not match your sex. And it also applies to non-binary people. I put that in there down later, which I'll read, but just adding that in. So anyway, this shows that there is a nuclear cause and reasoning behind trans people being trans and non-binary people being non-binary. There's also the theory that hormones have a role in determining gender. It has been seen in previous studies that hormone treatments could affect the areas of the brain previously listed, which gave scientists an idea. In the womb, fetuses receive more than just nutrients from their mothers. There are hormones that fetuses take in as well, like estrogen, testosterone, or androgyny, however you want to say it. That one. An influx of testosterone caused by hormonal difference, or even a lack of estrogen, whether it misses the fetus or isn't in strong enough doses, because you can actually be transmitting the right hormone and it just doesn't get there. But anyway, can be potential causes for not only transgender people, but non-binary as well. Having a mix or a lack of hormones can create physical and mental distress known as gender dysmorphia, because of the differences from someone that is cisgendered. So gender dysmorphia isn't a mental illness that means you're crazy and you think you're not, female or male. It literally means, like, because you don't feel the way that you're presented in society, you get stressed out. You feel like, oh, what's wrong with me? So that's that. Sorry, I'm trying to find my place again. Okay. This can also lead to individuals called intersex. An intersex individual is someone who has a mix of sexual organs, whether internal or external, is the only difference. Before science recognized intersex individuals, which we're still kind of working for, there was usually a procedure done at birth to mutilate external genitalia to match a set sex. Actions like these usually led up to trans individuals, or non-binary, and children having hormone treatments for a sex or gender they don't identify with. So on top of all of that, there's intersex people who have gone through genitalia mutilation and have been through hormone treatments that was essentially unconsensual, or they didn't want because it didn't actually identify with who they are. So yeah, that's the scientific stuff. There is like nuclear, what's the term I'm looking for? Neurological reasoning, neurological scientific evidence behind people having different genders than their gender that is usually correlated with their sex. And then there's also the hormonal issues, or not issues, but hormonal differences that can create hormonal differences and neurological differences, usually from the time in the womb. It's so shiny down there, I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, that's the scientific evidence on this. I don't have scientific evidence for the rest of this, but it's just how I feel, and I don't know. I don't feel like that should affect people too much. But anyway, I'm also demisexual and demiromantic. Demisexual means that I don't feel sexual attraction to anyone that I don't have a deep emotional connection to. I don't feel sexual attraction to just anyone or everyone that I end up having a deep emotional connection to. It's more like I can't tell who I'm like sexually attracted to. Like I just don't, I'm just like, it's not there. And then once I further my relationship with that person, it's either like, oh, okay, I'm into you, or it's like, still just your friend. So it's kind of like lifting a veil, and then I realize I like you or I don't. And then demiromantic is essentially the same as demisexual, it just applies to romantic attraction or feelings. So yeah, those are that. But what I really want to stress is, even if you disagree with this and you want to unsubscribe or whatever, that's fine, I understand-ish. But the fact of the matter is that none of this changes who I am as a person. I'm still introverted. I still like what I like. I still have the personality I have. I still, I'm still who I am. That's the point that I'm trying to make. I love the things I love. I do the things I do, and I exist the way I exist. That's it. So yeah, I would like for you to take the time to consider whether or not this is truly something you want to do, whether or not you really want to unsubscribe from me, and I definitely encourage you going out there and doing your own research, because it's always good to do your own research. So anyway, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm wearing shorts, sorry. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys all stick around, and if you yourself is an LGBTQ person who's questioning your identity, don't feel bad. There are tons of people out there with you. There are tons of people who are doing research like I have, or doing personal research on personal experiences. If you want to talk to me, you completely can. I have a LGBT Tumblr, and I'll be listing that as well as my Snapchat and Instagram down below. Yeah, you can feel free to message me. Don't feel bad for it. Make sure to be safe, be strong, be happy, and yeah. Again, I appreciate all of you so much, so I really hope none of you leave, but if you do, I get it. But anyways, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever else. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Bye!